What's up, babies? Babies! What up? Well, this will be just a quick, 15 or so minute stream. I am a little tired, but it is uh, 3:15 in the AM. So, what up? Peace from the Middle East. But I was just checking in. Thank you, Nectar. It was a nice yawn, but it is very late for me. I don't know where you are, but I am in Los Angeles, California. And it is late. I'm in the good part of Los Angeles, so I'm not really near the riots and stuff. Um, I'm I'm actually in West Hollywood if you want to get technical about it. But things are, I live right by the sheriff's station, so if anything goes down, I'm pretty safe. My condo is literally backs up onto the fire station. What up, Shandy? I mean, so yes, we are safe. I live in a relatively safe part of town. Although, what up, Trollmonger? I do live at the end of my street. There's two nightclubs that are, they open till 4 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. So you get some undesirables walking around my street late night looking for trouble, looking for action. You unwell. I do have the sniffles, but I'll be all right. Just a little sneeze here and there. But thank you for asking. Probably a little bit of both, Trollmonger. Stand up is the toughest art form there can be. It's. I've said it before. You can be in a bad band and you can be the singer and blame the drummer. Not in comedy. Yeah, I mean, they make good money tomorrow, or I guess tonight and Saturday. I mean, it's big money. But my friend, he manages the club. Um, it costs his club $10,000 a day just to be open. So, oh, thank you, Karen. So you have to really, on weekends you make your nut, and then you hope to break even, on like a Wednesday or a Thursday night. Um, uh, and you know, but it's packed. I mean, and my buddy works the VIP back door. He makes about $1,000 a night on Friday and Saturdays. $1,000 cash, because the line's probably 50 to 100 people at all times. So you can go to my friend, who is a Comedy Store paid regular, and you give him $20, $50. So sometimes if the guy's with a hot girl, he'll give 100. Um, so um, it's fun, and I just hang out with him You know, usually on a Saturday night after my set at the Comedy Store, I'll go visit him at the club. Um, I think Rodney got plenty of love, to be honest with you. Um, so, I mean, he's generally considered a comedy legend, so I'm pretty sure he got love. Now, um, it took him a little while longer in his 50s. So, um, hopefully that's the path I get. I mean, I'll be 57 in September. Yikes. But here I am, still plugging along in the jungles of Los Angeles comedy. I mean, Axl Rose was right, baby. Welcome to the jungle. Hey, we got 7 people in here. Let's get some likes going. Yes, absolutely. I mean, Norm was um, one of the best. Attell is still good. Burr's good. Chappelle's good. I mean, there's plenty of great comics um, going right now. It's just there's a lot of shitty comics too. It's a TikTok generation where they don't want to work for it. They just want to get their viral video and then become famous. No one wants to work for their fame. They just want it handed to them on a silver fucking platter. And that's the thing that sucks, you know. But if you're talented and you stick with it, I do believe you will get what you deserve. I mean, I think they all just bluster with each other. I mean, they probably both have nuclear weapons. Um, I mean, I I don't think anything happens. It's literally like the movie War Games. They just a lot of blustering and um, I mean, Iran is a fearful state, but Israel scares me, man. That Mossad, which is basically their CIA, that's a scary fucking group, man. I would not want to be on the wrong side of the Mossad. If they want you, in the 72 Olympic attack where the Palestinian Authority killed, what was it, 9 or 10 Israeli athletes in the Olympic Village. The Mossad found all of the attackers, I think except for one. It took them 25 years. They wait. Um, I mean, yeah, the Mossad don't fuck around. I mean, I'm sure Iran has a counter to the Mossad, but the Mossad is just like they will wait 30 years to get you, but they will get you. And if they don't get you, they'll get your brother. I mean, here's the thing about a comic. Anyone can be funny to their friends, but being funny to a room full of strangers, that takes skill. So I think that's the biggest mistake I see, like wannabe or new comics. They think, oh, I'll just act like I am around my friends and I'll get laughs. But your friends know you. The crowd doesn't. And the crowd's paid to see comedy. Your friends haven't paid to see comedy. Oh, let's hang out with Joe at the water cooler or the Dodger game. Well, the guy in the front row is probably on a date, probably spent a couple $100 if you include dinner. His level of expectation is a lot higher than your friends. Yeah, I mean, and I'm sure we have intelligence shit that they don't know we have. Um, I mean, it's crazy what, I mean, there are real life James Bonds out there. Um, just the advances in audio technology. And I mean, I'm sure if I was on Israel's bad side, that the Mossad could be listening in on me right now in this house. They could somehow put some tracking device somewhere where they could hear me crystal clear. Riots are, they're not as bad. You know, the media is really blowing it out of proportion. I mean, yes, there are riots downtown, but it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, you know, they could probably put a tracking device inside my TV through the internet. Like it's pretty wild what they can do. But hopefully the Mossad's not tracking me. I mean, I'm pretty easy to find, to be honest with you. So, by the way, I'll be on Brian Holtzman's show 10:30 Saturday night at the Comedy Store. I'm not quite sure when I'm going on. But I mean, Brian will be closing out the show, so I'll only do 15 minutes. Got to make it a tight 15 minutes. So I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. Lois is sleeping. We just went for uh, went for a pretty long walk, about a half hour on the Sunset Strip. And she's good. You know, thank you for asking. Brian is an original. What do you mean? I don't understand. Who's Brian? Um, just Jenna. That is confusing me. But it is late. It is 3:30 in the morning, and I do get confused when I am tired. But thank you guys for tuning in. You know, I know when I look at the let's look at the YouTube analytics. Um, it says when my fans are on the most. Community. It says most of my fans are on between 12 and 12 p.m. Not a lot of um, people on at this hour, but that's okay. You know, it's okay. We are the late night freaks. And, you know, I'm happy to have you in here. Oh, Brian Holtzman, yes. I'm sorry. Will you ever have another podcast episode with Rob Schneider? Yeah, I mean, you know, Rob's busy, man. So he is, you know, I think he lives in Arizona, maybe. And he's constantly traveling, doing comedy. So, and Brian is absolutely an original. There is nobody like Brian. That is for sure. I mean, I thought I went for it, but you know, yes. I mean, that was the day someone had just died. I think it might have been Norm, maybe, and Rob wanted to talk about it. So the sound wasn't great because I had to go mobile. And I think that's the only episode I've gone mobile. And, but, you know, hopefully people liked it. And I had my friend chop up the sound as much as he could. Trollmonger, $1.99. Late night smut. Thank you very much, my friend. An early morning ray gun. is always a welcome sight in the Earl world. So thank you very much, Trollmonger. Um, yes, I mean, we are a family friendly show here, which is ironic given that um, the only people up from 3 to 6 a.m. are probably adults and want the dirty talk. Yes, I do like the darkness. The Earl sign really pops. I've got David Arquette messaging me at 3:30 in the morning. Only in the life of Earl. Do you like Doug Stanhope? Not really. I mean, I don't get the. I mean, he's a very nice guy. I've met him, of course, at the Comedy Store. I just don't get the the idolatry he gets. Uh, I mean, I had an ex that was so into him, like she had his name tattooed on her stomach. Like I don't, but I mean, I do like how he conducts his business. Door deals at bars instead of getting ripped off at clubs. Yes, David Arquette, one of the greats. Um, so he just seems kind of bitter and a drunk and like, dude, your life's pretty good, bro. Do the gigs I do, then you can be better. Um, yes, David Arquette was in the wrestling movie Ready to Rumble, and I saw him in an episode tonight of that old TV show Medium, and also on the show was my favorite actor of all time, John Glover. So that was nice. I'd never seen the episode before. So it was tell him to go to the Comedy Store. I mean, he does do the Comedy Store like once every 2 years. Does a couple shows in the main room. Um, so, but I know he lives in, I think, Bisbee, Arizona. He has like a compound, and I think there's like it's not necessarily a comedy club, but um, he's pretty content, you know. Um, I mean, he kind of sold out doing the Man Show with Rogan, but uh, Patricia Arquette is a very lovely looking lady, that is for sure. I mean, it's a good looking family. I mean, Rosanna Arquette's pretty, Patricia Arquette's pretty, David Arquette's a good looking guy. We don't talk a lot, but I mean, if he saw me on the street, he would give me a hug. He'd be, Earl, what up? So, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say that qualifies us as tight, but I mean, I don't like the Vegas comedy scene. I mean, it's just, um, they're very cool there, but I don't know. I think it's just a bunch of bar shows pretty much. I mean, you do have some good clubs there. Brad Garrett's club is probably the best club there. I mean, Wise Guys is all over the map. They'll have someone really good like Mark Maron, and then the next week they'll have literally an open mic level comic you've never heard of. Trollmonger, $4.99. Wow, Trollmonger's not fucking around. Um, Thank you very much, Mr. Monger. I have not heard great things about Jimmy Kimmel's Comedy Club. I know the Cellar is there as well. I think the Cellar's at the Rio. So, and then it's really just a bunch of shitty bar shows. Um, so, I would say Vegas is a good place for like a beginning comic actually to hone your craft at these shit bar shows before you move to LA or to New York. And well, I mean, I've done comedy in Vegas. Actually, speaking of Stanhope, I did a set at the Dive Bar, which is really known for where he got his start in comedy. And it was horrible. I mean, it was just a fucking shitty, rundown, vomit smelling bar, you know. Um, so then there was the Sand Dollar, Sandpiper or Sand Dollar, I think. Just a bar show. I mean, there's a lot of bar shows in Vegas. I mean, probably 20 to 30 going from Boulder to Henderson to Vegas. So it's a lot of stage time. Is it good stage time? That is something else. I don't mind trolls, but it's Jimmy's opinions. I've never really talked to Jimmy Kimmel outside of when he judged a few of my roast battles. Um, yeah, I mean, I headlined the Sand Dollar, and I'm not bragging. And the guy was like, "Oh my God, L.A. comic." He paid me like $100 or whatever. But it was so fucking smoky. My God, it was brutal. Um, and I mean, I will say the Vegas comics treated me really nice. And then there's also what else? The Dirty at 12:30. My friend Gabe Lopez runs that. I mean, that's an okay. Um, I think it's the longest running comedy show in Vegas, and they get some big names. But the problem with that is it's free to get. It's the crowd doesn't pay, so they're a little rowdy and like they tune out pretty fast. I always find paid shows, a paint where an audience has to pay, they're a little more respectful. But Gabe's the best. He's a great guy. So and he books solid comics. Um, a lot of people pop in if they're playing another club in Vegas, but they'll do it on the DL because the clubs in Vegas don't want you playing another place where people can see you there and not at their club. So um, yeah, Ray Romano, he gets it. He's successful for a very long time. He's worth tons of money. He's life is good for Ray Romano. I mean, you don't really go up to Rogan and ask to be on. I know for a fact. I've been told the quickest way to not get on Joe Rogan is to ask him to be on it. Now, I've told the story before. He did ask me to be on it, but I fumbled in the execution of calling him back. So, you know, that is my bad. And I'm going to assume if I haven't been on Joe Rogan by now, I probably won't be on it. I mean, he's had well over 2,000 episodes. So he's probably had about, a lot of repeat guests. So I'll guess he's had total 1,300 individuals on his show. And if I'm not one of the top 1,300 interesting people that Joe knows, then I'm probably not going to be on the show. Um, I mean, I don't really know Tim that well. I see him at the comedy store. He's always nice to me. But like you guys understand, I don't watch comedy, so I can't say he's good or bad. I liken him to kind of like an angry gay Bill Burr, and it's working for him. So, I mean, I would love to go on Rogan, uh, but I would think with my relationship with RFK Jr. that would be a cinch, and um, but I don't know. I mean, he'd rather have Brian Callen on for a fifth time. So yeah, I mean, I love Corolla, but I wasn't asked to be back. I mean, I know he's had people on after me who've been back on. I mean, I thought the podcast went well, but it's funny that the group of comics that I struggle with the most in terms of getting along with them are successful comics my age. It's like I'm cool and they're not, even though they have all this money. So I don't know. Um, I had a great time on Corolla. Once I figured out his pacing, I had a good time and had a good time on Jesse Lee Peterson's podcast. That was really fun. And he hasn't asked me to be back, so I don't know. I guess maybe the problem's me. Uh, how's this for a joke, Earl? You are the gay stepdad we never wanted. I mean, it needs a little work, trollmonger, to be honest with you. Um, oh, I'd listen to the Frank Stallone interview. Do you know Theo Vaughn? Yeah, we've done shows with Theo. We've had a few dinners over the years together. So, I would say the business has changed Theo a little bit. He's a little more Hollywood than he used to be, but that's just the way it is, I guess. So, um, yes, his show is big, no doubt about that. Stutter steps. Baby steps. Yes, baby steps. Well, I'm 56. I gotta get it moving, guys. We'll go a few more minutes, guys. This is just going to be a quick stream. I appreciate the financial tips tonight by Trollmonger. I mean, I would think Theo would know. Hey, Earl needs a little help. Let me have him on the show. But I mean, I don't want to tune into it. I don't want to turn into a comic that's bitter. No one fucking helps me. But they all know I can use the break. Do you have a cold? I do have a cold. Congested. So sorry I sound a little out of sorts. Yes, I am stuffed up, no doubt about that. But, I'm playing through the pain. Um, I love talking comedy. I mean, obviously, I've done it for 25 years or whatever it's been. I have strong opinions on it, but I'm willing to listen. And yes, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please. It helps with the algorithm. So I'm told. I still don't understand YouTube. But I'm doing my best. And I'm going to just pound through the algorithm peaks and valleys. And I appreciate you guys being along for the ride. We'll go another 5 more minutes, guys. We'll go to 35 minutes. And then Earl and his stuffy nose will go to sleep and hopefully wake up. Boom. I'm not really that superstitious, to be honest with you. Now, when I play hockey, I am. Like, if I have a good game, and like I tell you how superstitious I am, I scored a goal in my last 3 games, and I had um, an orange sweatband only on this arm. I played a game Tuesday. I didn't have the orange sweatband on. I didn't score a goal. So, I am superstitious um, to a degree. Like the next time I play hockey, I will have an orange sweatband on. This arm only. Oh, sorry about that, Trollmonger. For the hockey, yeah, I don't know what happened to the Panthers. I thought we were looking at another 6-1 game, and then they just shit the bed against Edmonton. And I tell you what, you can't do against Edmonton. You take penalties, man. They're going to burn you. Because not only do you have to look out for McDavid, you got to look out for Draisaitl. You got to look out for Nugent Hopkins. I mean, he was a number 1 overall pick too. And then if you lock up all those 3 guys, you got the Boosh bomb on the defensive side of the power play. So, um, you can't take penalties. I mean, I've seen the Kings lose 4 years in a row to those mothers because primarily they took bad penalties. And like when McDavid's hopped up and ready, he's pretty hard to, he's just hard to beat. He's that good. I mean, McDavid is the best player I've ever seen play live. I've seen Gretzky, I've seen Lemieux, I've seen Yager, I've seen Yzerman, I've seen the best players of the last 40 years. I've seen Marcel Dion, um, Yari Curry, the best of the Mark Messier, the best of the best, and no one comes close to McDavid live because it's not just his speed; it's what he can do at that speed. A lot of players are fast Who's that guy on the Kings for a little bit? Washington, Pittsburgh. Carl Hagelin. Carl Hagelin was just as fast as McDavid, but he could handle the puck. McDavid could handle the puck. I mean, Hagelin treated it like it was a fucking hand grenade, but he was faster than anyone on the ice. So, you know, sorry to hear that you lost some money, honey, but I appreciate you coming into my stream and giving me the money, honey. Ooh, my nose is getting stuffy, man. Um, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be Hudson probably. I'm trying to think. I mean, Celebrini, if he didn't get hurt, probably would have won it. Um, well, I mean, yeah, I mean, my friend who unfortunately unalived herself, she made so much money on Twitch because she just played video games in her bra and she had like giant tits. So, girls have it easier in that regard. Um, so, um, but they also have to put up with the shitty comments too. Show your tits, baby. I mean, no one is saying show my tits or show your tits to me. At least that I'm aware of. Boobies do help, no doubt about it. I mean, it's just, sometimes, um, it's just one thing that girls have the edge on and streaming and YouTube. Like, if I was a hot girl and had my tits in a bra that barely held them, there'd be about 800 people in this stream right now. Um, so I imagine the butt stuff comments or something else. 100%. Do you think it's gross seeing ads in a wrestling ring? I mean, I don't think it's gross. I mean, listen, you got to make the money, honey. I mean, if I could figure out how to put a Nike ad in this stream right now, I'd fucking do it. All right, one more minute, guys. One more minute. Then I have to blow my fucking nose with tits that big. Yeah, I mean, I dated a girl about a year ago, 34H, and she was skinny. Like, she's probably about 135, 140 with 34H tits. If she had a stream, she'd make an uncalculable amount of money. Um, you know, it's um, just the way it is. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose, man. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, hopefully that helps a little bit. I mean, let me tell you, I've seen some big tits in my life. 34H was like big, and she was relatively skinny. So, um, um, I disagree, Trollmonger. I mean, I'm 56, and I've probably never looked better in terms of, fake. No, no, they were real. Um, best size. I mean, I like big tits, but I've also dated girls who are A cups. So, um, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like D or double D is pretty big. That's enough if you are a boob guy like I am. I mean, 34H was, it's like the equivalent of a guy having a 12-inch dick. So, I mean, do I wish? I mean, listen. I mean, it depends on the surgeon. I've seen fake tits that look real. Um, and I've seen fake tits that look like two basketballs. I'm not going to say I didn't get an erection, but I mean, natural's always better. Um, but in terms of my age, like, do I have like a bit of a belly now? I guess I do. I mean, given how much I work out, I have a bit of a belly, but I still look good. I mean, my skin's clear. I have most of my hair. So I'm pretty happy with how I look. I mean, do I have the six pack I had when I was 20? I don't, but still looks pretty good naked. Um, well, I'm healthy because I drink lots of water. I mean, thank you, Night Moose. I mean, my teeth are pretty good. They're a little yellow from the energy drinks, but you know, um, well, thank you, Jessica. As do you. Um, I mean, Father Time catches up with everyone. I mean, there was a time when I would play hockey all day on Saturday, all day Sunday. I mean, literally, my first game would be at 7:20 in the morning, and that would be I'd have to get up at like 6 to get there by 7:20, and we would play till the last game was like 9:20 at night. So I'd come home on a Saturday night. I'd take a shower, maybe a quick nap, go out all night, go back to Orange County on Sunday, do the same thing. And on Monday morning, I wasn't sore at all. And I'd probably played 10 games in 2 days. Now, I played a game Tuesday night. So here we are basically Friday morning, and I'm sore as shit right now. My back hurts, my knees hurt. So if you had your long hair, you'd look more or less the same, honestly. I mean, yeah, I definitely, and I could probably grow it out again. I mean, but it would take a while. It would take longer. I mean, everything takes longer when you're, you know, I mean, everything, it would probably take me a year and a half to grow it like to down to here. So, but I kind of like short hair now, even though I have a big head. I like short hair. Make a joke about getting injured playing pickleball. Hey, I mean, that's pretty funny. I can make something like that work. I discovered leg pulls. Um, yeah, I mean, I like just playing one game against kids. Probably, I would say the team we played Tuesday night. I mean, there was a 16-year-old kid on the other team. So, that's what is that, 40 years older than this guy. And, I had to chase him down a few times. And, I mean, my recovery time is definitely longer. That's for sure. But, I still like the way I look. Whoa, hey, let me work on that pickleball joke before that one. Ever get any bad muscle cramps? No, because I drink lots of water. I drink a lot of Gatorade and whatnot. So my cramping, um, I've never really cramped that bad. Thank you, Shandy girl. Get some sleep. I do yoga. Yoga's tough for me though. I'm not good at it at all. I mean, the girl I'm taking tomorrow at 4:30, Isabella. She has a dance background. I mean, wow. Like some of the shapes that she does is just like, and my friend Taylor. I mean, I probably could publish a health book based on. I mean, it's not that hard to be healthy, you know. Now I go to the extreme: no drinking, no drugs, no. I've never even had a cigarette. Uh, but you know, I think that you can. Um, you know, moderation is key. Um, John, I don't find John Lovitz funny at all, but like, now he's funny in like a SNL type of way, you know, some of his characters, but his stand up was, I'll just say, very uninspired. We'll just leave it at that. Um, so, um, like, I think Rob Schneider's a lot funnier as a stand up than John Lovitz. So, um, and John Lovitz is kind of a lazy stand up. I mean, he gives you the bare minimum because he probably, goes up there and goes, I'm fucking famous, man. Just laugh. So, but, that's cool. You like him. I'm not saying don't like him. You know, do a few more minutes, guys, and then the Earl body is starting to power down. Sorry for blowing my nose, but I have to do it. So, like Rob Schneider, I'll give him this, man. Like when I was on the road with him for 4 years, we do two shows on a Friday night, and he's so popular on the road. You do three shows on a Saturday night, and he's so popular. You do two shows on a Sunday night, and some clubs paid him extra to do a Monday and a Tuesday show. After every show, he would go up to his hotel room and write. Like he had a work ethic that I've never seen in any other comic. Um, what's the worst '90s band, and why is it the Counting Crows? Hello. Uh, Human, are you trying to be funny by saying what's a Earl Skakel? I get it. Hilarious episode of Dead Air with you. Oh yeah, Kate Kennedy, the great Kate Kennedy. She, I believe, moved to Portland, maybe. Um, so she was, the telltale sign of someone who thought they could just take over the LA comedy world, and it just didn't happen. But I love Kate. Like I don't talk to her a lot. I haven't talked to her in probably a couple years, but always hold her in very high regard. Um, hey, Trollmonger, you're on a real roll right now. Oh wow, I thought you meant Paul Thomas Anderson, the guy who directed Boogie Nights. Yeah, I mean he's right up there with T.T. Boyd, Jeff Stryker, Tom Byron, Harry Reams, Mr. Marcus, Vince Foyer, Alex Sanders, and yet I don't watch porn. What the fuck? Hello, hello. I really don't watch porn, even though it looks like I produce it. Hello, hello. Yes, Brian. I'm not really surprised Brian Wilson died at the age of 82. I mean, that guy did a lot of fucking drugs since the 60s. And the same thing with Sly Stone. He was like fucking one of the OG freebasers. So it's not really surprising that these guys died at the age of 82, to be honest with you. Have you tried out any voice acting for King of the Hill? Um, they just lost one actor. Yeah, let me get. Why don't you guys Instagram the King of the Hill crew and say, hey, we got a deep voice guy for you. Yeah, I mean, not to be a dick, but Brian Wilson really hasn't been relative in a very long time. But a genius for his, your early work with the Beach Boys. I mean, um, and Sly Stone. I mean, he used to go to the gas station on Sunset in San Vicente, which is right where I came from. Um, and like they say, he would pull up in his tribe. He had a motorcycle with three wheels, and he would just buy all the glue in the store and glue stickers on his motorcycle. Like he was gone. What up, Gino's Vacuum? Thank you for calling me handsome. Yeah, I mean, I'll try gargling. I mean, I'm not like dying, but just a little under the weather. Um, so, but I like the Beach Boys. Some of their hits, Barbara Ann and Round, 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 I Get Around. And my favorite Beach Boys song is Sloop John B. Uh, Yonder Wizard, is that my homie from Austin? Wow, the great Yonder Wizard. It's a pleasure to see you. Well, all right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity, Austin-based comic musician, Yonder Wizard, one of the good guys in the Austin comedy scene. Respect. Let's all give. Follow him, please. He's very funny. Um, my favorite Elvis song, "Can't Help Falling in Love," and "Rubberneckin'." Elvis was my neighbor the last few years of his life, though. Um, Central Cal in the house. What up? What up? Thoughts on AEW? I mean, I might go to Texas to see that big pay per view. Dallas dickhead here. Um, Tell everyone I said hello in Austin. Well, not everyone. There's a few people I don't like, but I don't want you. You don't need to be in my personal drama, Yonder Wizard. I might go to the AEW pay per view in Texas. Um, I will be going to AEW in a few weeks out here in Ontario, California, as a personal guest of MVP. You know what? It's 4 a.m. out here. I'll go another 10 minutes. I'll give you guys a full hour. Not many streamers would do that. What a fucking way to go out, though, Earl, on a fucking toilet seat. You talking about Sly Stone? I got scared because I thought Stallone died. I'm like, oh no. Oh, you mean Elvis? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember as a kid realizing the gravity of having Elvis be my neighbor, but he did not look very well. I'll be honest with you. I mean, how he looked, he reminds me of Brody Stevens' joke that he sweats in the shower. Um, yes, anything's better than being Jeff Ross, to be honest with you. What a gross human. See, you guys always got to bring up Jeff, man. But that's okay. It's okay. Um, yeah, I mean, Elvis, the peanut butter and jelly and banana sandwiches at 5 in the morning, and probably trying to get the underage girl you just porked out of your house. It'll catch up to you. Elvis would have gotten along swimmingly in LA comedy. Um, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty devastating. I mean, and the fact that he was my neighbor, but he also had like fucking, I mean, he had so much money that he had like five homes in Los Angeles. He had like one in Brentwood, one in Beverly Hills, the one I knew him from in Bel Air. I think the address, if you ever want to look it up, is 10550 Roca Place, ROCCA. I was at 10500 Roca Place, about a mile past the Bel Air Hotel. I mean, what a great neighborhood I lived in. I mean, you had Elvis, Harry Nielsen, a great musical mind, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, James Caan, Orenthal James Simpson. Um, I mean, who else? Slim Jim Phantom of the Stray Cats, Barry Manilow. What we're gonna do about another 8 minutes, and then Earl must power down. Is that true? There's 468 people in this stream right now. Well, that got that was a quite a big um, jump from like 10 people to 468 people. Let's get those likes pumping, baby. 561. Wow, maybe I'll do this time more often. Oh, uh, first time I've seen chat ranking outside of Yonder's channel. Yeah, I mean, state your name in junior college. Yes, enjoy it. I'm getting the Yonder Wizard bump. 561 people. Hey, let's show me the money, honey. Hit the how do I have 628 people in here and 18 likes? Come on, man. Be cool. Be cool. I'm gonna blow my nose. I'm so excited. We've got 628 people here. Hit the like and subscribe button, please. Yeah, I mean the algorithm really did bust a nut. I mean I haven't had this many people. This might be a inappropriate, not an inappropriate Earl record. This might be a Earlverse streaming record. Trollmonger, 99 cents. Now, to you people who are new to the stream, whenever you super chat me, I give you the ray gun. So this is a record-breaking stream. We now have the most number of people I've ever had. 665 people. But only 21 likes. That hurts. That hurts. What are your thoughts on the current evil attacks on Iran? Well, we don't like to. Let's not. Let's not bring the mood down by talking about Palestine and Iran. Blue Velvet, $2. You know what happens, Blue Velvet, when you give Daddy some money, honey. No. I mean, we can talk politics, but I'm feeling too good. I mean, we got 670 people in this stream right now. That is an all-time record in the Earlverse. And coincidentally, Yonder Wizard is in the house. So we are getting the Austin comedy Kill Tony bump, baby. Earl, make a joke about how a dollar tip is an insult. That's a fact, Jack. I know, 672 people. I mean, we're approaching Kevin Brennan numbers, baby. Show me the money, honey. Um, Opie would kill for those numbers. The ray gun, and if someone gives $100, we do the two ray guns, but that's only for a C note. You know what I'm saying? And I was just about to end the stream. I might have to take a little hit of my energy drink. Welcome to the Earlverse, guys. I am Earl Skakel, a stand-up comic from Los Angeles, California. And tonight you are experiencing the Yonder Wizard algorithm bump. Yonder Wizard is the opening act in the Brian Redband comedy show on Thursday. Yonder, feel free to plug your shit. Um, we're inching towards 700 people right now. I mean, someone alert the media. Well, Blue Velvet, we don't talk about Dabbleverse stuff in here. Uh-oh, there are no moderators here right now. So we're in the Geno's back in $1.99. I loved your show with the late, great Mr. Piper. Yes. For those of you not understanding, I was the co-host of the Rowdy Roddy Piper podcast toward the end of his life. What the heck, Daddy, man? Who are 700? I don't know. I mean, it was really weird. I mean, I was literally about to end the stream and we had like 20 people in here and I looked up and all of a sudden we were like 680. But let's get the likes up a little bit more. I mean, I'm not complaining. We've got almost 700 people in this stream right now and only 22 likes. Come on, man. Um, yes. Thank you to Yonder Wizard. I have a feeling this is due to him being in the stream. I mean, it's never been this high before. This is a record breaking stream. And, it's such a record breaking stream. Maybe I should sing that Click 5 song, Just the Girl, but that could drive away people. So, um, no, he did not. He did not say what he was going to say, to be honest with you. Although I will tell you that, Chael Sonnen, the MMA fighter, said that Roddy was going to do a podcast with him, and that's just simply not true. The working plan for me and Roddy Piper was he was going to start coming over to my house. We were going to do the podcast here until we found a new home. So, um, Predator Lines, and I don't mean Chris D'Elia from Workaholics. Hey, Yonder Wizard, I may have to put you on the payroll. I want Hawkins' body found. We move. Sweet pattern. 5 meter spread. No sound. Are you telling me Blaine and Hawkins were killed by a fucking lizard? Some Predator lines for you guys. By the way, I did meet Bolo Young from Enter the Dragon and Bloodsport last weekend. Good guy. Yes, Roddy was a fucking awesome person, and I miss him a lot, to be honest with you. I bet I have an ex-girlfriend or two in this out of the 670 people in here. Um, I know they like to lurk. I like when you get close to the screen. Here's something uh, here for the Predator content, not talking about Raffrey Joss. EA Sports, it's in the game. Okay, here's a scene between the Indian, Sonny Landham, and Schwarzenegger. The Indian was the scout, so they sent him out first to check it out, and then so the Indian's just staring off into the trees. And action. I can't believe Jim Hopper walked into an ambush. I don't believe he did. He never left here. 6 men wearing U.S. issued army boots came in from the east. I can't find a single track. You're welcome. All right, that put the numbers down a little bit. All right, enough about the numbers, but this is a historic night in the Earl Skakel Earlverse with a huge assist from Ask Her What She Said. Ask her what she said. She says the same fucking thing. The jungle, it came alive and took him. Are you telling me Blaine and Hawkins were killed by a fucking lizard? I did go to a party once at Shane Black's house. Now, Shane Black was the writer of Predator. And he was a weird guy. Me and my buddy had just heard there was going to be a party at someone's house. So we go up there, and Shane Black is like doing lawn work. And he just looks up at me and my buddy Eric and goes, "You guys can go in." Second floor. And we go, and Shane Black had a nightclub in his house. So, there's a couple girls there, and, we're doing our thing. And then Shane Black is at the bar by himself. He basically has a full functioning bar. And maybe this will get me on Rogan. Rogan sees I had 680 people in here at 4 in the morning. Shit. Earl, can you get to Austin by 2? Book it. And so I went over to him and said, "Hey, Mr. Black, I do a great impression of the Indian from Predator. Can I do it for you?" And he was pretty drunk. He's like, "No." And I did it anyway. And he laughed. "Major, you better take a look at this. Blaine's body. It's gone. He's hunting us one at a time, like a hunter." You want to know what it's like in LA comedy for me? I'm like the Indian at the end of Predator, where he just turns around, drops his weapons, and cuts himself so the Predator could see him. Joe Rogan, maybe Joe Rogan is here. What if Rogan just randomly turned into one of my streams, and tomorrow morning I'm in a plane to Austin, baby. I got the money, honey. I've made $11 in this stream right now. Hey, if you don't want to hit the like button, I respect that. But, how about hit the subscription button? You know what I'm saying? Subscriptions help me more than the money, to be honest with you. Are people in here on the East Coast or the West Coast? I don't know. I mean, I literally was about to end the stream and there was maybe 20 people in here, and I look up and all of a sudden there's like 650 people in here. So Adam Egan said you were able to say 100%. That's a fact, Jack. Hold on. I'm trying to think of some more lines from Predator, but um, uh, I don't know how tall Joe is. I got shit on once when someone told me about that Brendan Schaub fucking, what is it, homeless cats or something on Reddit. And my friend, I don't know if my friend was trying to set me up, but he was like, hey Earl, you should go on this homeless cats thing, man. They'll love you. Just say you're a Comedy Store paid regular and they'll fucking ask you questions. So I got on homeless cats and I'm like, hey guys, Earl Skakel, Comedy Store paid regular from Roast Battle. I've done Kill Tony like 5 times or whatever. Ask me anything you want. The first question was, how tall is Rogan? And I'm like, well, I'm 6'1". Every time I see Joe, he hugs me. I'm probably 4 to 5 inches taller, so I'll guess 5'7". And I can't tell you the things I was called because people think he's shorter. Well, who cares? Um, so um, I was like, okay, I'm going to get out of this fucking chat. Get your last minute questions in. I mean, I will do a few more minutes just out of respect for Yonder Wizard driving the audience here. Of course, I am tired, but yeah, I mean, I would not want to fucking fight Joe Rogan. As tough as I think I am, I really don't want to fight Joe Rogan. Joe would kill me, like with one punch. Um, get a new liver. Yes, I mean, this is by far and away the most popular stream I've ever done in terms of actual numbers. I mean, I'm not complaining. I do wish, what doesn't make sense to me is having 650 people in here and only 24 likes. I mean, if everyone of the 650 people hit the like button right now, that would help Daddy's algorithm like that. Bunch of slack-jawed piazzas in here. This stuff will make you a goddamn sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me. Hey, strap this on your sore ass, Blaine. Uh, it really was out of the blue. I mean, I swear to God, there was like 20 people. I'm ending the stream, and all of a sudden I look up and it was like, maybe Yonder Wizard could get me on Rogan. I seem to have lost my way here. So, Rogan's nice to me. I mean, every time I never really got into Predator too. Every time I see Joe, he gives me a big hug, and like I like Joe. Like Joe doesn't owe me anything. So yes, the likes are going up. We got like 26 likes. Al Gore was the original troll. We are going to be underwater in 5 years. Yeah, I mean, he was out of control, Bonghole. I am Bongolio. Hee hee. Fire, fire, fire. I don't do many impressions, but I do a decent Beavis and Butthead. Fire, fire, fire. Um, and I can sing the Click 5 song, Just the Girl, like that. But I think that would drop the numbers significantly. So I don't want his chop. I also do select lines from Blood In, Blood Out. You mean the protests, right? Ho! The riots are about 20 miles to the east of me, so they're not going to get to me. Now, they did get to me with the George Floyd riots, protest, which was weird because I literally could shoot a hockey puck and hit the sheriff's station. Um, the last time I met Mike Judge was at the Comedy Store. He was with my friend Henry Phillips. Um, so Yeah, I do a mean Brian Holtzman impression. Um, my favorite joke of any other comic is Brian Holtzman's Weather Girl um, joke, and I can't really do someone else's material, but it's funny. I mean, listen, I was in Austin. I think Yonder would confirm this about a year ago, maybe a little under a year, and I did Red Band's show, and then I walked over to the mothership, and yes, Brian, I'm doing his show Saturday at the Comedy Store. I had a good time. I mean, the Austin comics treated me very well. I had heard that they were a little, how should I say this? I had heard that they were a little like protective of their scene, and I'm sure it was like, oh, great, Earl's here, another LA comic. But I don't think I'm ever going to move to Austin. I mean, I never say never, but so I am hardly a threat to Austin comics. But I just saw a really nice Austin comic, Liz. Yonder Wizard. What's that girl's name? Liz. She's very cool. Um, yes, I will be there 10:30. Yeah, I mean that Henry Phillips brought Mike Judge. Yes, Liz Splat. Very cool girl, and I enjoyed seeing her. I did not see Ray. I don't know Ray. He probably doesn't know me, so it's all good. I saw Jeremy Burner, of course, and I'm not really familiar with a lot of Austin comics, to be honest with you. I don't really watch Kill Tony, so I don't know the Kill Tony crowd um, like most people do. So, but I enjoyed myself in Austin. Uh, I just felt like there's too many people ahead of me in line. So I don't know if I would ever move there full time, but I was jamming to Giorgio Moroder bumper music at work yesterday. I hope you were listening to the Art Bell song. Tonight on the Earl Skakel Show, hour number one, we'll talk to Yonder Wizard and about the aliens in Austin, Texas. Do 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 do. On hour number two, if you call the wild card line, we can talk to one of Earl's ex-girlfriends. You pick. Do 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 do. And hour number three, Earl will break down. No, Trollmonger, 99 cents. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yes, it is, but it's also the Art Bell song, baby. Um, well, I don't know if anyone does want that. Um, oh, that's cool. I love Art Bell, man. He was the fucking goat. The way he would troll his callers. But yeah, I haven't been back to Austin since I was there, just because, like I was saying before, I was interrupted by a super chat. Um, I just, I felt very welcomed there, but there's just too many people ahead of me in line. So I'm not gonna, like, in LA, I'm very respected or whatever and liked, but I'm not gonna go to Austin and like kind of rebuild. Not at my age. Um, that's a super chat, Staggy. That's a super chat. That's a long story too, to be honest with you. Oh shit! I just realized this is idiocracy, and no one wants coupons for gentlemen's tarts. Bro, yeah, I'm not putting Austin comics down when I say that. I just, like when I walk into the comedy store, I feel so much love and respect. And hey, Earl's here, blah blah blah. And I just think it would take me a long time to feel that at the mothership or Red Band's Club. I mean, I think I would be treated very well at both clubs, but I just don't know if I have it in me to start over in another city at 56. Um, so, um, but kudos to my friends, Dylan Sullivan and Asan and Derek Poston and the people who have moved there and made a very nice living and a whole new start. Red Band and Hinchcliffe, obviously. I mean, Red Band's fucking killing it. Um, and really, but you never really hear Red Band get the credit I personally think he deserves. I mean, he's been on the ground floor of not just the Rogan podcast, Tom and Christina's podcast, and Kill Tony. I mean, those are three of the biggest podcasts of the last 20 years, and they have one thing in common: Red Band. So, yeah, I could be someone's stepdad, I guess, but like, I just, you know, I get a lot of shit from people. Earl, you just played the Comedy Store. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It's the number one club in the country, in my opinion. So, now I know people will say the Mothership is, and people in New York will say the Stand is, and they're right to a degree. I mean, but it would just be hard for me to leave the store and start over again. Um, so, you know, that's where I stand. So, thank you to all the new people in here. I love it. 628 strong. Definitely an all timer in the Earl Skakel universe. Um, I mean, to me, it'll always be in the store. But people say, "Well, you're saying that because that's the only club you're in at." And I do think the mothership, obviously with Joe's touches and Adam and Jody, the manager, and other people there, it's very store like. Um, minus the security guards who know jujitsu. But and I love the Stand in New York. That is an awesome club. The Booker's like an ex-prison guard, so there's no bullshit with him. So, have you ever been active on Twitter? I mean, I'm fairly. I mean, Instagram and YouTube are what I'm active on the most. I'm not quite as active on X or Twitter as I used to be, and Facebook seems to get my sloppy seconds, I guess. Um, I work with plenty of them. Good for you, Trollmonger. I'm not one, so anywhere I see you will be interesting. Well, Average Joe, if you're ever in LA, come to the Comedy Store and we'll just have a gay old time. Um, but I love it there. But go to the mothership, go to Red Band's club. He's got shows Monday, pretty much 7 nights a week yonder, right? You see a lot of funny LA comics who moved there. Dan Nolan and um, the Kill Tony crew, and it's just a great, vibrant city. It's always good when another scene pops up because that's another scene I can go to, um, and um, the Austin comics get a lot of love when they come out here to LA, and it's just a great experience to feel the love. I mean, who was it? Who brought me up? I forget who brought me up. David Jolly was on the show. Fuck, I wish I remembered the guy who brought me up because he gave me like this amazing intro. This guy's an LA legend. We all love him here, and I'd never even met the guy. Um, so yeah, I mean, we're not going to do gay stuff together. I am up late. Um, where I was about to end the stream about 25 minutes ago, and then we just got a record breaking audience. Thanks to Yonder Wizard, we're getting that Kill Tony Austin comedy bump. So make sure Kevin Brennan and all the Dabbleverse people know. Maybe this is my new time to stream, 4 in the fucking morning. I don't know. Um, so, well, yes, well, average Joe. I mean, I don't know what brought you here, but hey, hit the like and subscribe button and, have a good to come back. I don't stream at a particular time. It's really just when I feel like streaming, which I know hurts my numbers, but I have, you know what? Since we do have so many new people, I'll show you some things in my house. This is this is where I do my voiceovers. It's the Neumann 103 mic, my mixing board, a couple wrestling dolls. There's my over-the-top hat, Rowdy Piper doll. Of course, the world-famous Earl sign. I paid a pretty penny for that. Trust me on that one. I'll see. Here's a painting that a friend of mine. Well, there's Kamala. That's the only Kamala I voted for. That's a half berry jelly, half Earl. A couple more wrestling dolls. It's a giant robot an ex-girlfriend got me. A brother love doll. I love you. Sting mask. I mean, come on. A couple wrestling dolls here. We got a RoboCop doll. We've got a Gene Simmons, a doll that Russell Peters gave me. We have a Buster Douglas signed boxing glove that an ex-girlfriend got me for her birthday. Dave Parker rookie. Congratulations to Dave Parker for getting into the Hall of Fame. Thank you very much. And there's the love of my life, Lois. It's my dog. She's a little tired right now. The best dog in the world. And of course, here's my cartoon I was on, The Jellies, by Tyler, the Creator. That is my wife, the lovely and talented AJ Johnson. That's my daughter, the rapper Kylo Kish. That's me, Earl Skakel. And this was the amazing Phil Lamar, who you've seen on many, many things. Another wrestling doll. This is a game-used Arter's Kaliev stick. Look at that tape job. Look at that. You're not going to see many hockey sticks taped like that. Here's a picture of me and there's me with blonde hair, Triple H and Lemmy Kilmister. Also, here's me with the great Stephen Piercy from Rat. Blonde hair in the house. Let me see. Here's a couple wrestling dolls. There's my friend Tall Wilkenfeld. She has a very heavy Australian accent. So when she says my name Earl, it sounds like, oh. It's an autographed picture of Chewbacca. Fuck yeah. Vicky Guerrero gave me this autographed Eddie Guerrero doll. Thank you very much. There's the deceased Robin Crosby from Rat. So a nice kiss framed picture. And there's the baby Lois. She's chilling right now. Just chilling right now. And I used this elliptical so much that it literally broke in half. It literally broke in half. Thank you very much. Here's my hockey helmet. And it's actually Pierre-Luc Dubois, Los Angeles King. helmet. Pierre-Luc Dubois, now playing on the Washington Capitals. There's my Ultimate Warrior cartoon. Horse painted right there. Let's see what else I got in here. Let's go into some dark territory here. So some nicks and knacks. Let's see, what's this? Oh. She's always haunting me. There's Annie the German Shepherd. And we will show you the rest. There's a rare picture of me holding a cigarette. And many, many more pictures here. There's 3 of my fantasy football trophies, back to back to back. Thank you very much. My favorite hockey player, Barry Bubba Beck. Let's see. John Glover autographed 52 pickup VHS box. The Ultimate Warrior signed Always Believe. Very much, little Ozzy Osbourne. My 3 dogs. You guys get the picture. My Lois is sleeping. I'm watching an episode of Animal Kingdom right now. Thank you very much. And that's about it. So, this has been a historic stream. Record-breaking numbers. I can't thank you all enough. It is a bachelor pad. That's 100%. That's a fact, Jack. Well, I don't know if it's one of the best streams, but it's certainly a stream that there's very little drama in this stream. Oh, sorry, William Covey. My bad. Hold on. Let me get to your troll monger, 99 cents. Let's get to William Covey, Canadian, 99 cents. I apologize for that. I apologize, guys. I've never had this many people in here. So, this is just like a random stream. Spread the word, please. Spread the word on the stream. We're a small stream. How much did Piper hate Pat Patterson? Yeah, he wasn't a fan. He was not a fan of Pat Patterson. I could tell. Great game. Stanley Cup. I thought after the first period, Florida was going to just run away with it. And, you got to give the Oilers this. They fucking never give up. So, as we end the Earlverse stream, go to the 90-minute mark. So another 5 more minutes. And, hit the like and subscribe button, please. And, who knows? I just think people in general are sick of, the bullshit and the Dabbleverse streams and the made-up manufactured beefs. So hopefully, this is the stream. When people ask me, Earl, what's your stream about? I tell them that the Earlverse stream is literally a stream about everything and nothing at the same time. So, I'm a failed comic myself, Trollmonger. Uh, what up, William? Thank you very much, William, for the super chat tip. Got about 3 more minutes, guys, before Earl Skakel is going to power down. And, let me know in the comments section, as soon as this video is ended, let me know in the comments section what time you guys would like me to stream. As I said, right now, my streaming analytics indicate to me that most of my fans are online from 12 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, I will yonder for sure. Um, I know he likes you a lot. Um, um, Let me know what time in the comments you'd like me to stream, and we'll see what I can do. Um, I know that I'm probably hurting my numbers by not streaming at, say, 5 p.m. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday Pacific Standard Time, but check out my shorts. I try and put out a stand-up comedy short a day, and who knows? I mean, I don't know if I could rule the internet at this hour, but it might be my new time slot. I can't do a 24-hour stream. I mean, as much as I love the numbers and whatnot of today's stream, I just want good word of mouth. Hey, check out this guy. He's kind of a weird-looking dude. I mean, a sleep stream would be kind of funny, but I'd have to leave the lights on, and I can't sleep with the lights on. So we got 2 more minutes, guys. Get your last-minute questions and trolls and zingers in. Um, Dylan, you son of a bitch. Why'd you pass on Grenada? It's not my style. Come on, you got no style. Why'd you pass? We a rescue team, not assassins. Know what we gotta do. Um, yeah, thank you. And yeah, I mean, Yonder, feel free to always plug your shit in here and follow Yonder Wizard. He's a very, very funny musician slash comic in the Austin-based area. You can see him at Red Bands Club, and I'm sure at all the clubs in Austin. Why do people do sleep streams? I mean, I think, listen, it's all about being weird. And, I know an OnlyFans girl who does a sleep stream and makes thousands of dollars. Now, I'm not a girl, so, um, you know, I'm still trying to figure out the streaming and the algorithm. Um, yeah, I mean, it took me forever to get my 4,000 watch hours to be able to be monetized, but I finally did it. And, I probably the worst thing I did was about maybe 2 months ago. I think I was getting like 100 new subscribers a week. So I was averaging about 300 to 400 new subscribers a month. And then I took like a week off, and man, it just shut down my algorithm. But hopefully, this, gets me back in the algorithm. No, I don't do that, trollmonger. So, yes, everyone sub to Yonder Wizard. He's a great guy, and you won't regret your choice. Sub to me as well. Thank you to all for making this a record-breaking Earl stream. I'm going to bed now. Good night.